Good morning to you, our viewer and listener on the frequency of Unity 93.3 FM Jers. We warmly welcome you to another edition of the program Hello at Work, a program that brings you trending issues on social media. With me, Rukayet Sani Ibrahim, and I'm not alone in the studio today. I'm together with two of my beautiful damsels and my co-hosts. Why I call them beautiful? Because they are elegant ladies. From my right, I have Pascaline.
Pascaline Anyawo. Hello.
Good morning, Pascaline. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
How was your day?
Fine.
The weather yesterday wasn't, it was cold. Yeah. Though we are from Jos, but at times when the cold comes in, you begin to feel the shivers. All right, from my right, I have
Furry Josephine.
Comrade Furry Josephine. Good morning.
Comrade Furry Josephine. Good morning.
Pascal, you weren't here last on Thursday. So this young lady here wore one cap like that. Immediately I looked at her. I said, did you meet one of the comrades we have in the city today before coming to the studio?
I wasn't flying their color. That wasn't their color. That made me a non-comrade.
That cap, is it their style of cap or is not?
It's just the style.
Colors doesn't matter. Huh? Color doesn't matter.
It's just the cap.
Really?
Not the color, so.
Okay. How was your day?
Well, it's fine. Don't say anything, please. Don't say anything.
How was your night?
But it was fine. I slept well, you know.
No, you will sleep well.
Pascaline,
I know.
Please help me ask
this is another conversation that we'll do it after this particular program. All right, we have trending issues, a lot of them on social media. So we always decide to take 1, 2, 3 for your consumption. Every day we are here in the studio, and today we have our first story that reads, I had wanted to take this story last week, but because of a lot of, in fact, even to this, a lot of issues are trending, like since Friday, Saturday, the issue of South Africans, Nigerians.
Oh boy.
The ordering of somebody said no, I didn't. I'm always we are the onlookers. We watch and we smile. The outside man will always say Anna imagine that. So we are the ones. We'll be by the side when the banter is going on. Yes, we'll laugh.
Man, I laugh.
Somebody I saw an image of is it some South Africans? Their body was so rough that they are looking for, is it Terminus Market in Johannesburg? Using boats that they have a passenger there to pick. Like they had to just shut down their company.
Like Nigeria is the wrong country.
No, you don't do that with Nigerians. People just misunderstood Nigerians.
They don't know.
Especially when it comes to South Africans. I don't know the beef.
It's just there.
Normal.
See, forget whether South Africa or what. As far as you're not a Nigerian, in fact, even as a Nigerian, I saw a post that said, Nigeria, we banter each other for a living. That is what we do. That is what we practically do for a living. Now,
that is what keeps us going as people.
Yes, among us. Not to talk of you, foreigner. Now you want to come and how now, guy? It doesn't work like that.
You go just fold your hand. All right, we have a lot of trending issues. We've decided to take 1 or 2, 3 for your consumption. And our first story for today reads, soldiers accused of killing 3 locals, 100 cows in Kaduna community. We initially wanted to pick this particular story since Thursday, and it has been trending. So, men in army uniform suspected to be soldiers have stormed the Sabon Birnin Daji cattle market in the Gabi local government area of Kaduna State and reportedly killed 3 locals and over 100 cows in the community. However, survivors of the market shooting who were at the popular cattle market doing their business alleged that the soldiers opened fire on the cattle, leading to the deaths of at least 3 people as traders ran helter-skelter. According to a local Malan Shehu Sabon Birni, some of the soldiers were on bikes. The dead animal left in the community are exuding an offensive odor, making life so unpleasant. When the soldiers stormed the market, some of them on motorbikes, they just started shooting the cows. 2 people were killed in the confusion. More than 100 cows were killed and they are scattered in the market. People with houses close to the market are seriously disturbed by the offensive smell. No one can tell why the soldiers attacked the market, he said, and I quote. Commenting on his Facebook page, Kaduna-based Islamic scholar Dr. Ahmed Gumi stated, banditry has a curse, and this is part of it. Two wrongs don't make a right, especially when committed by those entrusted with our protection. Now, Ngumi shared a video clip on Facebook showing the dead animals scattered across the market and 3 dead bodies. Now, speaking to journalists, a local butcher who craved anonymity says he was at the market with his colleagues to buy a cow but had to leave abruptly when the soldiers came and started shooting. It was horrific. We were able to escape unhurt, but I couldn't carry the cow, head, and other animals part that I brought. We used to go to the market on Sunday because cows were cheaper there than in Kaduna. We gathered money to buy a cow with others, then we slaughter and share the meat, he said. The public relations officer in Kaduna could not be reached for comment at press time, and neither the Kaduna State government nor the one marginalized division of the Nigerian army has responded to the incident. This is serious. 100 cows.
Yeah. Why though?
Yeah. And what I'm thinking is that how sure are we these are soldiers?
Do you understand? That should be the first question.
How sure are we these are soldiers? And if the army do not respond, it means they will definitely come out to debunk the claim.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not part of them. Because anybody can be called a soldier until and unless you look at the tag. You understand? I believe that the army have let me say, is it biometric, or is it, you say, list of all their personnel? So had it been any of the video shows a name tag identifying one person from the army or any rank, because at the rate at which these uniforms are being, dispersed within the country, you begin to wonder who is a soldier and who is not. Because we have a lot of those who actually come out and wear these uniforms and do things that are sane, that are insane, I mean. Insane to the public. And you begin to wonder, is it the soldiers that are meant to protect lives and properties that are doing this? And what baffles me the most is, you hardly see these bandits or these gunmen using a police uniform.
Yeah, and then that's because they know that police are civil. They are meant to be in the states, in the states, like in the town. They are not meant for stuff like that. Armies goes for war, peacekeeping. And
this is a market. This is not bush.
Now, if
it's not like they are in the bush. It's a market square.
Then should it be that truly it's not the army? Now, over the time,
we hope it's not.
We hope so, because over the time
this will be something else.
Yeah, we've had issues of those bandits disguising with soldiers' uniform, claiming to be soldiers. I think even in Jos here some years back, we experienced that people in the communities have to start pursuing the soldiers. Now they don't even get to know who are the real soldiers and who are not the real soldiers. You understand? You just see people come in uniform claiming to be soldiers, and then it will be after a long while before they realize it is not even soldiers. And then unfortunately, I remember there was some time that I don't know, rumored though, that actually soldiers who are involved in that, but we cannot know. We can never say never. We don't know. Of course, so we just hope that it's actually not the soldiers this time around. It can't be them. For what gain? At what end? What will be their gain? To kill cows and then what? That's just it. Not as if they cut it away with anything. So what will be their own end, the gain and all?
All right, Pascal, you didn't say anything.
Yeah, so far the soldiers, they need to respond either to the claim or say something about it. They need to. Because the people are waiting.
Yeah, a lot of people are waiting, and a lot of them are also baffled with this particular story. All right, we have this particular story. Here, it happens here, and I'm going to take it. For you to join the conversation, you can go to our Facebook page at 20 Radio FM TV. Just like our page and drop your comments, and we'll take your comments directly on the program. View us live on our YouTube page at Unity TV. Go to our WhatsApp page, Unity Radio FM TV. Our WhatsApp, we're on WhatsApp now, so you can go there and also drop your comments. We'll take your comments directly from there. Send your SMS coming in on the number 0803 749 7127. Our second story for the day reads: Kidnapper nabbed after collecting 1.5 million ransom in Jos. Now, residents of Nepa community in Jos, North local government area of Plateau State, have caught a suspected kidnapper who collected 1.5 million naira ransom from the relatives of his victim in Jos, Plateau State capital. The spokesman of the State Police Command, DSP Alabo Alfred, who confirmed the incident to our correspondent, said the suspect was being investigated at the anti-kidnapping unit. A vigilante in the Nepa community who wished to remain anonymous told Daily Trust on Thursday that the suspect, after being caught by the resident, was immediately handed over to the vigilantes in the area. He added that the suspect was later taken to the Laronto police station. Narrating the incident, the vigilante said the kidnapper had abducted 2 children, one 4 years old and the other 5-year-old. Now, after receiving a ransom of 1.5 million naira, he didn't release them instantly. Now, the following day, when he returned to an unoccupied building where he was keeping the minors, people passing by heard the kids crying and immediately rushed towards the building. Upon arrival, the kidnapper, who was with the minors, jumped out of the window. But as people screamed and shouted "Kidnapper," men and women from the community came out in large number and caught him. Now, the resident then handed him over to the community vigilante group, which took him to Laronto police station along with the sum of 1,492,000 that he had already collected from the parents of the victim. So out of the 1.5 million naira, he has already spent 8,000. This 1 point something. If this man is allowed with it, he can even spend like 6 months spending the money.
Yeah.
Because me, as I am now, presently, if you give me 1.5, I know what to do with it. Sharply, give me 1 hour.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Like, this is, I look at this particular story and I said, wow, in Jos, address everything, and if investigation goes deeper, you'll be able to see that this is their neighbor.
Yes.
He knows their parents.
Yes.
They are supposed to call him father.
Yes.
What are people thinking? Let's hear your own view.
This is too bad that even your neighbors, you can't even trust neighbors, friends, people around, even with minors. Even when you collected the money, you still kept them there, so they will bring more, knowing fully whether the parents will run helter-skelter. They will even get to borrow some money in order to get their children out.
He kept them in an unoccupied building.
Yes. Then at the end of the day, he will go home and sleep peacefully. Then he will still wake up. This is bad. It's bad.
This is very, very sad, really.
It is.
These stories are sad. Like, I need to look for one story that will cheer me up after this program. No.
Yeah.
The stories are just too sad.
You know, I was having a conversation with my brother this morning, and I told him there are some certain things that I would do that my conscience will so eat me up that it will steal my sleep. I guess, well, not everybody is like that. Some people will just decide on their own to be wicked. Now, I thought this kidnapping of a thing, you kidnap for ransom, and then you were given the ransom, then why not release the kids? Those are little children. And then you can imagine what the parent went through that moment.
Can we say that money is blood money? Or is it only when blood is shed that the money is called blood money?
It's equivalent to blood money, I will say, even though blood is not shed. But then those people now, you find out that they have to sell properties. I told you on this program some days back, that some weeks back, about one of our neighbors that his 2 daughters were kidnapped. He had to sell his properties, sell his land. He had farm, but he had to sell the farm with the crops he planted. That was when he went to the police station to report his daughters were kidnapped. One of the police called him out and said, if you have what to sell, if you have what to do, if you know how to raise money and pay. Because even if we say we will help you, we don't even have what it takes to help you. That's the police officer telling him that.
Like, confidentially?
Yes, the man followed him out. You need to see how that old man was crying. Now this kidnapping of a thing is something that years after years we've been talking about. Okay, let it be that with all the security threat, with everything that is happening, kidnapping is not part of it. These people, they are not faceless people. They are people that have face. They are people that are known.
Yes.
You remember on this program on Thursday, I mentioned about the terrorist that was released and sent into the... Now the thing is not, it's not as if pardoning them is bad. But then the trauma that you make people go through after seeing those people that caused them pains in the community again. Now you can imagine this man that his daughters were kidnapped. I think after when the girls went through a lot, they were raped and raped and raped severally. And those are people that were married, that are married. They went through they experienced severe rape and all. Now, these people, after experiencing this traumatic incident, this person now was a terrorist. Now, even if he's not directly connected to the case, even if he's not the one that kidnapped them, but for the fact that somewhere in your head, this person was one of them. It's just like being into a relationship. Now, you were in a relationship with this person from a particular tribe, and then you stereotype everybody that has to do with that. What's this person's tribe? No, I cannot date him. The last experience there. You're not even the person that you're injecting back into the society is not even safe. People will unleash the jungle justice on him. Then, after being pardoned, these people know the route in the bushes and forests. They should put them into the system, into the security system. They should use them for their own advantage. They have the knowledge. They know the roads. They know the time they strike. They know the approach, how they do to kidnap. They know how to go about it. They know their target. Who are their target? They know. They know when to strike and get their target. You keep them, you get the information from them, use them positively.
Not bringing them directly back into the society. So the way you are thinking now, instead of bringing them directly into the community, you say they should be given a job in the military system. You understand? Just like you have said. Another person somewhere else will now say, oh, so if I become so, and then repent, I too will get a job.
The thing is that I was about to mention that. Now,
two things.
We should.
You know how people think.
They should. We shouldn't be. If they have to tell us, they should do it on a
confidential basis.
We should.
Yeah, the media shouldn't be. It should be something done on a low key.
On a low key. If not, people will, just as you mentioned, and people want to. Okay, since I go and do this, and I'll be pardoned, and they want to do.
Do you know what? This tease you have this morning is making me to think something else. Scared. All right, for you to join the conversation, you can go to our Facebook page at Unity Radio FM TV, just like our page, and drop your comments, and we'll take your comments directly on the program. View us live on our YouTube page at Unity TV, and also go to our WhatsApp page, Unity Radio FM TV. Yes, that's it for our WhatsApp page on WhatsApp. Send your SMS there, and also we'll take your SMS and your comments from there. Send in your SMS on the number 08037497127, 08037497127. All right.
You know, this kidnapping of a thing is really becoming something of a... I keep wondering...
The last one last Thursday, I was trying to remind the incident whereby the
chief?
The chief that was killed, the first class chief, you know, there was this video that came out. Like the kidnappers released a video showing him pleading with the public, the government, to actually come to his aid, because the kidnappers were demanding for 60 million naira ransom. At the end of the day, he was killed. They denied his body because they refused to release the body. They held one of his son, and they still demand 60 million before they could release the son, and they are not willing to release the body. So if
that I just did there is,
and the money was raised though.
Is someone close that's actually doing this to these people?
The money was raised and taken to them after they killed the chief. So my own thought was saying, had it been they had known, they should have raised that money from the initial and give it to them so that both the chief and his son can be released.
You see, the thing,
if the public, the common man, a civilian, attacks the government, they will dig you from where you are.
They will.
Do you know people from that protest, some of them are in their own villages, they were picked. Those that raised the Russian flag, including the person that was the tailor of sewing the Russian flag, was picked. You understand? But now here we are. They cannot be traced. They use SIM card that we, the civilians, had to register our name and everything for you to get. Like you have to register your facials. All your information will be there.
I still go through stress.
If they say
welcome it back,
good,
the stress of welcoming the SIM card back.
But these people, you'll use a SIM card now, use it later. Who is registering that particular SIM for them? Or are they using another SIM?
Why
the public
is the
not
numbers
aware?
not traced? Why are the numbers not
Why
traced?
can't they be traced when people on social media can be traced to their roots?
Even their locations, are they not in Nigeria?
And then these people are threats in the community, in the society.
Of course.
And then they are trying to tell us now that these people, after doing the video like that and posting, they are not able to trace them.
They cannot trace them.
And then
We'll discuss on this after the commercials with the men on the council. Keep your SMS coming in on the number 08037497127. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back in a jiffy.
Hello at work. Stay calm, keep hustling, and live life to the fullest.
Get ready to be entertained and inspired by the incredible stories around the globe. Don't miss out on the excitement. Hello at Work is an ultimate TV program that brings to you the interesting stories and daily happenings worldwide. Join us Mondays and Thursdays, 10 a.m. as we dive into the daily happenings and stories. Tune in and stay. Say hello to the world as you bring in your ideas, as it is a perfect blend of entertainment and information. Get ready to stay up to date while being entertained.
I was the head boy in my primary school, senior prefect and best graduating student in my secondary school, but drug abuse almost ruined my life.
I was on an average of 2 grams of cocaine per day.
I was taking 8 ampoules of pentazosine daily.
European shisha, cocaine.
I became a user, a dealer, and a gangster.
I saw other users drowning. I knew I didn't want to be like them, but I was already trapped.
My family disowned me.
My employment was terminated.
I sold my car, sold my house. I'll go out well-dressed and return shoeless, shirtless in exchange for drugs.
I was seeing things that were not real, and I once stabbed myself because I felt something crawling under my skin.
I contacted NDLEA and started therapy.
I spent 3 months in therapy.
I spent 8 months.
It's easy to relapse, but your mind has to be stronger than the cravings.
Drugs does not love you. You are not the one using drugs. Drugs are the one using you. Say no to drug abuse.
The Financial Services Regulation Coordinating Committee, FSRCC, in collaboration with the National Broadcasting Commission, NBC, wishes to draw the attention of the public to the worrisome increase in the activities of illegal financial operators, IFOs, which threaten public trust and the stability of the Nigerian financial system. The FSRCC and NBC hereby advises the general public to refrain from dealing with unlicensed financial operators who deceive individuals with unrealistically high investment returns. Make sure to verify the licensing status of such companies and schemes on this website. To report any suspicions of illicit financial activities, call 0700 225 5226, 0800 225 5226, or +234 817 665 6273. Let's work together to uphold the integrity of Nigeria's financial system. Announcer, FSRCC.
Please pay attention. It starts from the foundation. Everybody needs somebody. You turn a blind eye and care nothing less. Say it's just business, all about the money. You are so unbothered as long as they pay. Say it's just business, all about the money. You know they're on a fast business to run. So you look away the other way. It concerns you. It a kill law, it a kill dreams. It a land people for jail. War against drug abuse.
Are you bored and need some company? Get a TV experience like no other on Unity TV. We are turning up the hits with captivating TV shows, electrifying political programs, music, movies, and lots more that will leave you craving. I'm sure you want to know more. Tune in to Unity TV today and let the excitement take over.
Unity. Unity TV.
Hello viewer, welcome to Voices from the Street on Unity TV Jos. Yes, it's a very hot afternoon here in the city of Jos, and we're right here in Terminus Market, the largest and the most busy market on the plateau. Yes, today we're going to be asking a very simple question: how many millions make a billion? How many millions make a billion? My name is Obadiah Livingston, aka Lead to the V to the ING, aka Boom Stone Boy. Let's get to hear from the Voices from the Street. Okay, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, you're welcome. How are you doing?
I'm very fine, thank you. Sir, please, I want to ask you a very simple question.
It's all right, I'm waiting to answer the question.
Okay, so, sir, how many millions make...
Hello,
Apart from the commercials with the men and the council, if you are just tuning in, it's the frequency of Unity 93.3 FM Jos, and the program going on is Hello at Work, a program that brings you trending issues on social media, the #1 program here in the city of Jos. Yes. You can even call it a program. Don't worry.
So.
We dey hear the gist. All right, before we go for the break, we've taken our first, second, and
first and second.
Our first and second, Abby.
Yeah.
All right, and we already have messages coming in, and keep your messages coming in on the number 08037497127, 08037497127. All right, in regards to the story we read about the kidnapper here in the city of Jos, there is an update.
Yeah.
In regards to that particular story, and so as it is, when the kidnapper himself, because he doesn't have voice, went to pick the money
how
himself.
only he pulled that stunt.
No, now one man gang went to pick the money himself. People heard cry from the building.
Yeah, the building.
Yeah, and you know, they now picked them.
People
and left.
They ran with the children.
They ran with the children. So when he went to pick the money, unknowingly, he came back to where he kept them. Immediately, he stepped into the
building.
The building. He was nabbed by women, protectors of children.
Yes, sir.
Yes, because a woman, if you want her disturbed, touch her kids. If you want her disturbed,
if you want to see the other side of a woman.
Oh my God, touch her kids. So that was what really happened. Those with pots, those with mortar, those with pistol, those with what do you call it? Smoocher, spatula. Okay, those with spatula, they use it, and unfortunately, he even was injured or had a fracture on his leg regarding that. So the vigilante around that particular community. But the question remains. These kids were picked from Shagari Corner and were taken to NEPA. From Faringada alone to NEPA, we have security
checkpoints.
Checkpoint. How were they able to actually allow him pass through with those children without them tracing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I believe the kids were not sleeping. And they will be crying. Because they know definitely that this person is not our father, is not our uncle.
Yes, of course.
There is a question. The second question is, who is the owner of that particular building that the kids were kept?
Housed, yeah.
Has the owner of the building come out and said he is not aware of this particular incident? Or people just mount a building and you just leave it there for anything to happen? These are uncompleted buildings that our sisters get raped in them. If you are not ready to build a house, or God, just keep your money. Because you are not doing the community any good by building the house halfway.
And leaving it.
Some of them will even build and roof it.
Yeah.
Then they'll now leave it open.
For years.
For years. Yeah, for years. You find out
it's very, very unfortunate because it's causing a lot of harm to the community.
And you know, one other thing, ma'am, I keep on saying this thing. When, as a parent, providing your child with food, education, shelter is not all it. It boils down to more. In the society we are right now, you have to teach your children the emergency signs. There are emergency signs that the child mustn't talk now. The child will know will just know what to do, and then you will know that that child is in need of help. You tell your child how to relate with a stranger. If it's a stranger, you don't know him and he's touching you, scream. Don't go after little things. If you don't know someone and he's offering you biscuits or sweets, don't accept things from strangers. If this person don't know you and he's calling you to send you, don't be disrespectful to anyone. Say, please sir, please ma'am, I don't know you, so I can't go. You know, my daughter was to come for break from Abuja. She stays at Abuja. She was to come for the holidays here in Jos. And then instead of me traveling to Abuja, someone was there and I just asked the person, please, my daughter is coming to Jos for break. Since you're at Abuja, can you help me bring this child of mine? And then the person said, bringing the child is not an issue. But then, you know, our security people, they might ask questions, and then I don't know your child. She don't know me. She might not be comfortable with me. And then if they ask questions, I might not even know what to tell them. You have to please come. And I have to go over to Abuja to go and pick her myself.
And you know, some children can be very good in giving honest answers.
Yes, of course. No. Do you know? She'll say no, of course, because she obviously don't know the man. She don't know him. So now, if your child, if your kids are at home or on their way to school, and then a stranger is talking to them, if they are on their way to school, it's not just bye, I love you, take care, study. No, don't talk to a stranger. Like I have a confession, a declaration. Always I wake up and I tell my daughter, you are confident, you are loved, you share love because you have enough to share. You are strong and bold, you are courageous, you are wise, you are deliberate. Now, if she wakes up every day, even if I didn't tell her, you hear her after our devotions in the morning, you hear her saying all those things to herself. That is you building her self-confidence in her, right? If she wakes up and then thinks she's outspoken, nowadays our kids are very outspoken. They just say things the way they are.
Because they are sincere, they are not liars.
So you not even allow your child to want to be shallow. In fact, when immediately you start teaching the kids from a little level, the age, the child becomes brilliant and very sharp. If your child don't know someone, no need of if they probably this man picked those children and maybe in a tricycle, right? And he drove all these ways with the security on the. Maybe the kids sat down comfortably. Yes. Maybe they didn't make any attempt. They don't know this person. I'm just saying maybe. I'm not saying that is what happened.
Yeah.
Maybe they followed the man and they didn't make any effort, and that is bad. It's bad, really that is what happened.
Because I do see a lot of children saying, "My mom is said." My auntie said, I love when children start their sentence with that line. Because that means they are being taught of that thing.
Yeah.
Somebody told them to say this. And that is how it is. That is not the way to my house. Uncle is not this side. Let's follow like this.
As simple as that.
And most of the times you begin to ask your children, what is your name? He says his name, his father's name. What is the address of your house? What is my own cell number? What is your father's phone number?
Of course.
he will say it, and wherever he is, wherever he finds himself, he'll be able to
Yes,
of course.
identify himself, and they will identify with him to get back home. All right, you can call us on the number 07032353315, 07032353315. We do not have enough time today to actually take our fourth story, and this our fourth story, our third story. I mean, needs like alone on its own. It needs like 1 hour.
Very, very 1 hour.
It needs like 1 hour. Yes.
Or more.
Honestly speaking, the number to call again is 07032353315, 07032353315. And you could imagine the kidnapper initially started the bargain from 70 million.
See the gods.
For 2 children, 70 million, because a first class chief is being kidnapped and they are demanding for 60 million. Maybe he picked first class kids. He's demanding for 70 million.
The gods those kidnappers have is
unimaginable.
Something else.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, Adelmi. Welcome on board. How is Bauchi Road this morning?
Well, fine. Thank you for always dedicating us.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. You see, my take this morning on this issue of insecurity.
Hello.
Adeomi, we lost Adeomi just like that. The network, please be kind to us today.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
Hello?
What's your name and where are you calling us from?
Oh boy, that's sad.
Yeah.
I think the network is acting up this morning, but please keep trying to call in.
Hello, good morning. Morning. Well, fine. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Kaduna.
You're calling from Kaduna. Welcome on board. Go ahead. We are listening. What's your own take this morning? Hello? All right. He's calling us all the way from Kaduna. Thank you so much, though you didn't actually mention your name. Hello?
Hello, good morning, ladies in the house.
Morning. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
My name is Abdraman. I'm calling from Kadade.
Abdraman from Kadade. How is Kadade this morning?
Hi, Kadade is very fine with fantastic money that we are in.
All right. Go ahead. We are listening.
Thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity. Mr. Brian, we are very comfortable with your program because your program is taking us and enlightening us.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because all your programs is advocating for the promoting peace and tranquility between this area and others. So let me try to spend my mind concerning the issue what is the worrying of Nigeria citizens.
Okay.
So concerning of the peace and insecurity, but the federal government has neglected about that. We as Nigeria citizens, we have to unite our states and build our country because we don't have any other country like Nigeria. So that is my take.
All right, thank you so much, Abdraman from Kadade. Thank you so much for that particular take. Abdraman, I would love to call your attention in regards to security. We have to secure ourselves first before the government can intervene. Hello, good morning.
Good morning,
morning, Mr. Ike Kalu. Welcome on board.
Thank you, I'm Mr. Ike Kalu, calling you from Angoro.
Go ahead, welcome on board.
Look at based on the situation on ground, the question is who supervise the supervisor? That is just the question on ground. You see, in this same platform, we tried it in the bygone time, even in Lagos State, along Green Road. The soldiers were on roadblock and check just gave them a ride, and that is how he was neutralized and was killed just because of his vehicle, and that is how they went on with it. At the end of the day, after proper investigation and the military take it up, we had that those military men that did that have been sentenced to like to get by 100. You see, these are the same uniform we are talking about. How can me and you answer even if these soldiers are fake or real? Are they going into those organizations with passion protecting me and you, or many of them are going there with their own selfish interest? Today, nobody scrutinizes who goes in and out of this institution. That is why me and you are talking about proliferation of light weapons, even the mega weapons now that owned by government. How did these weapons get to the hands of non-state actors? You see, what we within the security agencies, there are patterns. If you don't scrutinize and leave these people out, then look at what the police is saying. He said these things are the beginning of what we are experiencing today. Mind you, this is not saying it in a book. And for you saying that the military has had it already and they are into inquiry. Maybe you have not heard that. They said they are inquiring to know the in and out of what has happened.
Okay.
So these are the situations we are in. Based on this issue of kidnapping a boy from Kola Sagaran, the person the kidnapping is that I knew him very well. He's a wealthy man. But the question is, we keep on asking, don't allow illegality to become money venture. People will kill you. Look at this person that what you see, you say he's a one-man tank. Just 1.5 million, you went and kept this situation from Kola Sagari to Nepa. These are situations. Me and you, we are in a critical situation because you don't know. Somebody can just carry you and keep you at the back of your backyard and start demanding for money. These are the situations we find ourselves. Me and you, do we really trust the security agents we have? Do we really to trust that we are in seven? Me as a driver and drive everywhere. Anytime I just see a policeman or any security agent, go. Before you open his mouth, I have given out. I have to give before you hear anything. It's not as better as that. And that is how it goes. I do my sister.
Thank you so much, Musa Aike Kalu. Always your words are very, very powerful and impressive at the same time. And also, I keep reminding what you said. We are sitting on a time bomb. And just like you said, someone can pick you from your house and keep you at your backyard and still demand for ransom. This is the situation we are, because from Kwana Shagari to Nepa is not even a distance. It's not even above 200 naira, if not because of the increase on fuel prices. Hello? All right, you can go to our Facebook page at Unity Radio FM TV, just like our page, and drop your comments, and Fari Josephine will take care of that, the Facebook comments. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, what's your name and where are you calling us from? Welcome on board.
I'm calling from Shagari Corner.
All right, welcome on board. Go ahead, people from Shagari Corner. You people have the real information. Go ahead. All right, we lost him. We didn't even get to hear your name. We would love you to call back on the number 07032353315, 07032353315. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning. Hello. Good morning. Go ahead. We are listening. Adeomi, welcome back. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. This is my take. You see, there is a saying that if enemy of a man is member of his household, you see, these are some of the things we have been saying. If we can be able to be more vigilant in the areas we find ourselves, like being our brother's keeper, this issue of kidnapping and insecurity will be reduced. Because you see, they will be telling us if you see something, say something. Is secure. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So let me just cut this short. Because to perpetrate this, I cannot just come to the studio and just come and take you. Sorry, man. Without even having any, I don't have any step. Wow. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
so we Nigerians must be up and doing. You see this right now. It's an organized fight because this is really organized strategy. Yeah, we want to see things of strategy from our security. Let them try and give them a simultaneous attack too. If they don't stop, because if you hear any and kidnapping someone there, they will pass through a particular route. Who are those securing those things?
Yeah.
Imagine the 20 medical students that were being adopted. There are almost more than 10-15 checkpoints around such places. So what are our security doing? And they are telling us we are not right for state policing. So we must be ready to end this security. Our leaders must stop being political about this issue because they are just politicizing the issue of insecurity and in getting out of only the evil day. So instead of that, let's deal with it once and for all so that another government coming on board will not see inherit this issue of insecurity. Money that is meant to be used to take care of the economy of this country. So we must be ready to do the needful. Let's get the thing. In Nigeria, be up and doing in our ways by being very vigilant. Not as because of the money to every uncompleted in any area that you don't know the owner. It will be demolished. People to come and identify themselves. I'm the owner of this uncompleted building and I promise to come and secure it on daily basis. By that, let God bless you. Thank you and God bless.
Amen. Thank you so much. Adeomi calling from Bauchi Road. Just like you said, people with uncompleted building need to always have a check and recheck of their own building seriously because these buildings are doing more harm than good. Seriously, it's really baffling because how can someone kidnap another person's kids and keep in your own house without you even knowing because you just kept a building just like that without even coming? Because for me, I prefer people buying land.
Yeah.
And leave it vacant.
Yeah, than
buying building and leaving it because you're just building a safe den for evil to partake there. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Morning. What's your name and where calling us from?
How are you?
Fine.
My name is Mukhtar Muhammad.
Mukhtar Muhammad, you are calling us from where?
I'm calling from Shagari Kona.
Welcome on board, Mukhtar Muhammad from Shagari Kona. Go ahead, we are listening.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead, Mukhtar. We are listening.
Hello?
Go ahead. All right, Mukhtar Muhammad from Shagari Kona really wanted to say something. Do we have messages on our Facebook page?
Yeah, we have a message
from
our Facebook page. It says, "Good morning, ladies in the house. I salute you for doing a wonderful job indeed. Totally, Nigeria leaders have neglected everything about promoting peace and unity, including insecurities. We are praying for God to bring the end of this disaster. I am Abdul Rahman Yusuf from Kadede."
Welcome on board. Okay, thank you so much, Abdurrahman Yusuf from Kadede. Is that the only message we have? All right, we have this one on our SMS. Says, "Good morning, presenters in the studio. My name is Shadow from Shagari Kona. My contribution, our police officer, they are having very corruption. For them to protect from danger, they will not do that rather than to make allegation on you. In every situation, in every organization, we always have the bad eggs. And we pray that may the bad eggs know that what they are doing is evil and it's not really helping people, for them to turn a new leaf and do things that will make our country better, because we are having a lot of economic situation that are making life very hard for the poor man to breathe, rather than you kidnapping those who have a little on their hands, because we can tell you it's a little. When last did you say that you will hear from me, you will hear from my Godfather? Even those who are standing, the government have made them to sit down, so we are all sitting down. In fact, some of us are even lying down.
We are so down.
We are so down, very low, very low. It is a battery load and shut down. We are about to shut down. That one, that phone 33 and shut down. So we are at the verge of making that sound. Going to shut down. Pascal, your last words to our listeners.
We call on the government to tackle this issue of insecurity. It's becoming the order of the day. Someone cannot walk 1 kilometer without being kidnapped. Mostly when it comes to minor. I get angry when it comes to minor because I don't know how they are feeling there. Government should tackle this insecurity. Students, anybody at all, they should tackle it and they should find a way. And police should get up. They should do more. They are trying, but they should do more. I know they can do more if they want to. They should do more.
All right, for you, just
it's normally a certain for us to say Nigeria happened to us. This is a popular slogan in Nigeria right now, that if something bad happened, we say Nigeria happened to us. Nigeria is such a blessed nation, but then we, the Nigerians in this country, are the ones that is making it difficult for us, especially our leaders. Sincerely, we are praying for you. It's not easy to govern over large people like us in Nigeria, but then if you're there, try to contribute your own quota. We know you can do it. We're still rooting for you, our government. Please, our security system is so poor. We are so scared. Let us concentrate on food and health. Let you help us when it comes to security. I remain Farid Josephine.
All right, a very big thank you to you, Pascal, for being here with me, and also Farid Josephine. Thank you so much for always being here with me. I can tell you, I can boldly say here that these two are my support, and a big thank you for always showing up on this particular program. Also, a big thank you to you all out there who actually find out time to give us a listening ear, calling us in and giving us more information that we need to know. Yes, do know that we are here because you are out there, because without you out there, we wouldn't be sitting here. We urge you to keep a date with us, same time, same stand. I remain Rukayet Sani Ibrahim, and from us to you, we say bye.
Hello, Aquas. Stay calm.